Hello everybody, welcome back to Nigos49. Well, welcome back to Nomadia. Nomadia the real. We have reloaded this bad boy. And here we are. Ooh, it like stuttered there for a second. I want to address some comments that came out. First of all, thanks everybody for the views and the thumbs up on the video. It is very much appreciated. A lot of people made some comments, and some of the bigger ones that I think at least we should call out are, well, somebody wants me to double upload, which thank you for the encouragement. I did slow down on this one to make sure everybody could see, so I'm going to record at least a couple at a time right now and get those so they'll come up one after another. So that's kind of the plan with that. The other one was open up the professions window. So they were asking me to open the professions window to where it was double wide like this so that I can see if I'm doing well. I don't know what you mean by doing well. But I adopted this after our co-op play because it felt like I was giving more real estate to the game. But we can go with this for a bit. I prefer this one. I feel like I can see more at a glance. So we can go with that for now. Oh yeah, building supplier. We got to deal with that in a little bit. Also, somebody did mention, and I totally forgot about this, and I've got to find them real quick. Dense foresters. And there's other dense resources that you can get, which I should know all about being dense, right? They're in here somewhere. It's basically a smaller area where you can get more wood and things like that. I just got to find them real quick. You know what? I should have located them before I started recording, but c'est la vie. So quarries and mines right here. Iron shack grows iron to harvest. Okay. So this one, this is a renewable resource, right? This isn't the dense one. But we actually, I'm just going to be honest, I'm probably going to use one of those at least. Iron gatherer. Oh my gosh, that's huge. What? Those are new to me. Tunnel mine. No. So there is a dense forester in here as well. Where is that? I forgot where this guy is. Mini forester. Is that the mini forester? Forester, garden shed. Where is it? Is it the mini one? I don't think it's the mini one. No, I don't think it is. But there is a dense forester where there's no space where like plants can grow, and it's much more efficient for just logs. And I cannot for the life of me remember where that darn thing is. Firewood yard? No, that's not in the right area. Oh my gosh, this is going to drive me nuts, guys. So somebody said I should do dense foresters. I had a couple other people who said they had the same issue with game crashes, which I guess that's good to hear that you guys were having similar issues, and not just me and my game personally, but it's, you know, something that we can at least address. Oh man, where is that? I feel really silly now that I said this and I thought I knew exactly where it was, and I sure as frick don't know where any of that is. Oh my gosh. What's happening? Also, I saw, you guys are gonna chuckle. I saw a comment on one of the co-op videos. They're like, "Hey, digging the videos, liking the gameplay, not really a fan of the voices." That's like a good chunk of what that series is. It's just silliness and voices. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird. Well, I don't know where they are. Gosh dang it! I really wanted to use that too, because I remember them being very powerful. Well, in the meantime, we could probably use, there, dense tree shack. Oh, gosh. I'm like, I'm going to give up now. Oh, dense tree shack right there. Just right there. It's not a big deal. Okay. Didn't I put one over here? Oh, it's right here. You know what? Let's plop one right here. And we'll use this as a bit of a test case. And then, you know what? I might just use the rest of this space for all the other resources. Iron shack, you know, grow and harvest iron. We'll just put that down. This will be coal. What is this one going to be? So probably like that. And iron ore. Oh, see, if it's just iron, that's like OP. That's a way too strong in my opinion. Okay. Hold on. Ore. So where was the building that we just placed here? I just saw it. Okay, it's right there. Ore, and then stone. Probably want to put that... Where's the tree shack? Okay, tree shack's right there. Yeah, I'm like totally getting in the way of all this other stuff. Okay, put it there. That means I can put it right there. Okay, so those will be there. I will pause them for now because I don't want to actually get them rocking and rolling yet. Oh my gosh, where are you? Usually I can kind of see the outline of something. I can't see squat in here. My goodness. Well then. Pause that one. Looks like this one's getting built. Never mind, it's not. Okay, good. Alright, let's start the episode off right by checking the town hall. Let's go in here. Sorry, the weird little beginning to the video there, but I wanted to address comments and things like that. So we've got 22 laborers right here. We've got 8 builders. Nothing's being built right now, which is kind of not great. Production, we're overproducing on food by about 3,000, so that's good. Overview, we're at 161 citizens, 132 adults. We've got 29 kids. I very much am in a situation where I need to get a school down, actually. So why don't we do that? Let's get Colonial School. It's probably going to be what we need. Let's put it right there by the pottery. They can learn pottery. And then I'd like to get building supplies rocking and rolling as much as we can. But first, let's check production for logs. Logs, not so much. Stone, doing okay. Iron's doing really well. Tools. We're not producing enough tools? Is that for real? I don't know if that's actually accurate. Well, let's come over here and look and see how many blacksmiths I have. I have 6. Now, part of that counts the foundry. Right? Let's see. Sawmill. Good. Somebody also mentioned, you know, that they don't use automatic purchasing. I try to be selective about it when it comes to materials. Like, I only usually buy these kind of things. Not to mention the fact that, like, I'm leery about buying charcoal. I like to buy food. I like to get an industry up and just buy tons and tons of food. And that's kind of my thing. Trade llama, tin. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with this. I'm just going to let them keep going. Okay, I want to check on our animals. I don't want to forget about these guys. So we've got 8 out of 10 right there, 8 out of 10 right here, and I've got 8 out of 12 right there. Which, guess what, ladies and gents? Wool. We're going to be able to do all kinds of wool and good stuff on this side. So I'm pretty excited about that. So this is the edge of the forester. I'm actually thinking about putting in a few homes here just to supply a lot of this because I'm going to add in more of these pastures, and I think it would be advantageous to have that. So why don't we go ahead, and I like the homes here for the town. And you know what? I think I'm going to keep the same theme that we're doing right now. So was it 1, 2, 3, go. 2, 3, go. Okay, we'll do that. And I think that barely encroaches on it just a tiny bit, which is not that big of a deal. Looks like we're doing fine on storage. Let's talk about the building supplier. We're going to do brick and lumber. Now, lumber's not the issue. Brick is the issue currently. Let's get somebody in here for the school. We can get some people educated. They're going to be even smarter when it comes to all this good stuff. Now, they're producing all the firewood. I think I put it at 2,000, so that's good. Logs are looking nice because of purchases and because of all of our other stuff that we're working on. Like these different forester lodges. I think they're being pretty darn efficient, actually. Yeah, about 200. We're going to get a little bit more out of here. I didn't clear everything, so they're still clearing a bunch of random stuff. But we also have a gatherer and a hunter as well, which is being very efficient. Okay, what do you have here? Frisian cows, trade ducks, horses. Here's the thing. I think I'm going to wait and just get seeds for now. I don't want animals. I have cows and I have wool from sheep. I think I'm okay, so we're going to hold off on that just a little bit. Looks like I need more beeswax to support our industries as well, so I do need to get those up and rolling. 20s and 30s, that means we need to build even more homes, so let's go ahead and get those. Oh, dang it. I need to wait until summer so that I can see what's going on. 2, 3, 1. Okay, let's just do the 2. What do you have for us? Okay, wow, we're buying a ton. While we're maxing out the charcoal. I'm okay with that, though. And see, we've got food here, which is what I want this to happen in the future. So I'm going to just leave this alone for now. Until we get a much more dependable industry besides charcoal, I'm going to leave that alone. We bought all of their dang lumber. And it looks like some of the stone as well, which I'm excited about. I'm feeling a lot better about our supply. Probably not so much about the food yet, but we will. Are we getting any wool? We're getting a little bit of wool. We're going to have to really expand that to make it more efficient. Okay, little house is getting finished up. Okay, let's go back to brick. Let's check our clay supply. Because clay is really what's going to drive this. See, we're at 996, which is, we were at almost 2,000, I believe, before. And I've doubled up clay for every single one of these shore houses, right? There's 2 people working those. I think I need to expand this industry quite a bit. Are the people living close? That's not too far away. That's not too bad, and these guys are going to be a little stretched out. I don't quite like that as much, but there's not too much I can do about that at the moment. Now, my concern is, where's their supply, right? So, or where are they dropping stuff off? This is stone, this is material. So the material stockpiles are what we are actually concerned about. And let's see, stockpile, wood stockpile. Is the actual stockpile full? It is. So we've got a little bit of inefficiency there. So until I can build the actual little warehouses, let's go ahead and get a material stockpile there. And we'll do another one. You know, I should probably do one here so that these can get all supplied. Looks like we've got 5 students. That's nice. Oh, we've got seeds. All right. So pottery, I don't know what we're going to need. Flax would be a good crop. I would like cotton personally because you can just make a ton of stuff with it. Let's see, leeks. Flax seeds are in here twice. Do they cost differently? Yes. I don't remember which one's the legitimate one. I know flax had a bit of a glitch, if I remember correctly. Somebody died during childbirth. That is not cool. Hops would allow us to do alcohol. How much is 300 going to get me? Can I even afford this right now? But yeah, I can definitely afford it. Sorghum would be another food source. Olive would get us some food, some vegetable oil and presses later. I don't like olive very much, to be completely honest. Mulberry, spinach, egg. Yeah, I'm not in love with what's going on here. And the pottery's not just cruising through here really quickly, so I'm going to hold off on that. Okay. I really am kind of going for cotton, to be completely honest. We are maxed again on our overall charcoal supply, so I'm really excited about that. Okay. Somebody else died during childbirth. Is our health care not very good? I mean, we're 4.5 stars, or 5, buying more logs. This guy is just supplying us, like, out the wazoo. Look, we're maxed on our log limit. And I'm going to leave it alone, because we're probably going to purchase more. All right, what do we need to amp up even more? See, this is the part where I'm like, I don't really know what to do. Except I am trading one resource right now, and that's clay, or pottery, which really is clay, right? So I need to get that industry going sooner rather than later. Let's go ahead and get these homes going over here. And I'll get the green one and then the blue one. So we'll go ahead and build those. We've got plenty of people to build those. Let's go ahead and set in place the pastures over here. Which, what did we do this one at? 20 by 10. Okay. So 20 by 10. And we'll do another set of sheep there. We can go ahead and get 2 people working these. And that'll help out a lot with the crops being harvested a little quicker. And I've got extra people, so I'll go ahead and just do that. Let's just do those for now and just see how that goes. I have figs, which I don't know if I can do anything extra with figs. So I'll have to look at that. Now, we're going to get some shore houses in here as well because I want clay. Oh, we could also do a clay pit. Hold on, we've got a clay pit somewhere. I forget what it looks like. We also have jade and marble quarries, which we should actually jump into that. That industry is kind of cool because you can do statues, and I really do like statues in the mod, how it works. I'm just going to do a little... The big roads I like. I think offshoots I'm going to start doing the smaller roads as well so I can be more efficient. Somebody asked why I do the bigger roads, and it's more aesthetics and so that people can see and plan out a little bit better. Just FYI. It's not necessarily because it is faster or more efficient or people get like clogged up on the roads. That's not at all what's happening as far as I understand. So that's not really what the motivation is there. I think the mic's a little far away. Sorry about that. All right, clay pit. I know it's around here somewhere. Tiny mine, tiny quarry. The quarry. I keep saying query. It's because of work. It's quarry. Don't you work? Because we do queries at work. And, well, I don't do them. I am lame and know nothing about those things. In practice, I should say. Can't say I know absolutely nothing. Anyway, where were these? I remember there being quarries. Like a clay pit. Medieval clay pit. There it is. Medieval clay pit. I think I'm going to put it over here away from the homes. But not too close to the shore. Because I can put some other stuff in there too. Oh, that's right. We've got 3 charcoal guys going. I could probably convert one of these over to brick. Now that I think about it. But I want to get the clay stuff up and rolling. So we're going to switch these to clay. Right? We're going to say 2. And we will say 2. We already have the materials thing here, which is lumber, candles, and now hopefully clay will be going over there as well. I've been ignoring the traders a little bit. Yeah, they're just buying automatically. This is good. I have so much supply. I'm actually, you know what? Let's turn it down. What? Well, no, look. Even at where I'm at, I'm buying 1,000 a pop, and I'm barely over my limit. I think I'm going to... No, I'm going to leave it the way it is. And I might just increase our limit to 4,000. Might as well. I mean, but that means I need to get the building supplies up and going so that I can make better storage and make it more efficient. Okay, and again, I'm not buying anything over here right now. I'm not really thinking about that. Crushed by a dang rock. Oh my gosh. And a bunch of people died. We just have a wave of deaths because of, you know, old age and all that nonsense. So let's put in a few more homes as well. I think I'm going to break the mold here and do a different type of house. I like the colonial homes, but maybe we should jump into a different set. Nordic homes, are there any variations there? There's a few. I'd like this to be separate though. These are very distinct. Maybe we should do those somewhere else. Wood log. Medieval. Oh, yeah, and then the 2 stories around that. What do I need for that? No, I could do these. We could do these. Yeah, we'll leave a 2 slot on either side for this. Right, so 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm leaving a lot of room. There we go. We'll just do 3 of those for now. We'll let those get built up. We're doing okay on food. Again, I haven't really amped up that production yet, but the beef just kind of, give me the beef, just popped into play, so that's good. I don't have a lot of extra people like I thought I would over here for the quarries. I'll go ahead and put, wait, why did I do that? Well, I'll get some jade and some marble slowly coming in there. Sheep, trade sheep. Leghorns would give us a lot of eggs and feathers. I don't know if I want to go that route though, to be honest. I kind of like the idea where I'm going right now with these. I mean, we can get more later. Let's split these. I'm sure we're getting a little bit of mutton here. I'm not worried about that. I really just want the wool. I want the wool production to increase. So if we look at the houses that were built recently, 20s and early 30s, 18, 20, 36. See, it's a little high. I need to stay on track with those and make sure people are branching off. Oh, this clay pit. It looks like that's where a lot of these guys went to. My free labor. Okay, there we go. Now everybody's good to go. And we've got nomads. How many? Give me a bunch. 13. Yes, please. I love it. Love getting more nomads. Let's build a few more homes real quick. Second floor. Boom. We'll let them rotate automatically. Won't rotate them through them too much. Alright, so we're going to build a few more homes. Excuse me, right there. And let's go ahead and switch this to brick. I want to switch this out and see what we can get done with two on charcoal and then some more brick, and we're buying the logs like we're seeing right here. We are actually losing tools. We were at 300 something before, and now we are very much behind. Am I purchasing tools at all? No? Okay. It's kind of a manual purchase, isn't it? So, let's get 2 more people working here, because the industrial supplier is actually moving very quickly. I would like to buy those. Yellow fever, I have a clinic, I believe, over here. No. Where is my physician? I've got a physician. Where is he? That's the chapel. Come on, I have a physician somewhere. Now, where's this guy going? Visiting the doctor. Oh, it's right here. Medieval clinic. So I've got a clinic, and that's going to be sufficient for a little while. These just finished up. Families moved in. Very good. Let's go ahead and get back to 10 times speed. So tools and food. We're back into that cycle of needing to actually make a lot more of that. So why don't we go ahead and in this area, we can start making some more blacksmithing stuff. So let's do... That's the normal blacksmith. This is the medieval blacksmith. And there's other versions? Old blacksmith resident. Oh, right. You can, like, make this thing and then add the residence to the back of it. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think what I'm going to do is do this blacksmith. And then we'll upgrade it. Once we get the building supplies going. Because I'm going to start getting more brick in. Let's see. Inventory. Bricks, 10. Yeah, we're not even close to anything there. Gosh, beeswax is actually hurting a little bit too. So what do you have for us? I think for now, honestly, I would like to buy a bunch of food just to feel a little better about life. So wheat, and then herb bread. Ooh, whoops. There we go. Trade, dismiss. Just a little bump to the food. Oh, and it looks like there's still people that don't have homes. So why don't we... Somebody died during childbirth again. Is that directly reflective of, like, how you're treating your people and how your health is? Because our health isn't bad. And I've got some herbs. I actually don't have a lot. Maybe I don't. And maybe I don't have a way to actually facilitate those to everybody. Oh, the school is maxed. Oh my gosh. Everything's moving like a mile a minute. It's kind of crazy. Let's do the one-room schoolhouse for now. Let's check on this. Okay, we've got seeds, and we've got cotton seeds. So I will be doing those. Was it 250? Is that what's going to get it to me? Nope. Nope. Alright, cotton seeds, very good. What do we need to drop this down to? 160. So 160 equals 4,000. Is there anything else I want? Yes. Sugarcane. And I don't need anything else from them, so we'll just let it sit there. Because we can start making moonshine with that. We can start making ourselves some moonshine. What do I have our limit at here? Is it 400? Oh, it is at 400. Okay, so we're actually... I'm controlling that a lot more than I thought I was. Huh. Bronze tools. Carbon steel tools. What would it cost me to get a bunch of carbon steel tools? What about 100 of those? 1,800? I don't know if I'm going to be able to cover that. Yeah, I should be able to. No. Never mind. Overpaying a bit. Yeah, let's get 60 carbon steel tools. Those are going to last a long time. So there we go. How are we doing on clay? Or bricks, excuse me. That's going to be slow and steady. You know, we're not going to make those really quick yet. We're going to let that industry kind of figure itself out. Do I have building supplies? No, I don't. So I'm going to have one more person work here so that we don't get, we don't miss out on students. And what does it take here? Building supplies and lumber. Let's make a large smithy. Well, yeah, let's get building supplies going. And then we'll say large smithy, which will then use those building supplies as well. Diphtheria. All right. We need to deal with the health situation, I think. At this point, it's happened a few times. And it wasn't just prompted by the... It wasn't just prompted by the nomads. So we shall make this better. Herbalist, there we go. Get going, build that up. Alright, so I still have a lot of extra people, which means I actually need to make sure our food situation is good to go. Well, nobody's working this? Go, come on, jeez. Oh boy. Oh boy, it's spreading. Oh, it's maxed. It's maxed, it's maxed. Health center. Health center, health center, health center, right here by the school. And, oh jeez, that's bad. Come on. There you go. Everybody do this one. Let's go. Oh, man. 7 actually means that everybody's in here, though. Okay, good. Whew, I panicked for no good reason. Well, I panicked for a good reason, but that wasn't necessarily the right way to go about it. Okay. Smithy actually has everything it needs. That's awesome. Which means that we could start doing steel tools. Can we make a legitimate mine, as somebody called it once? In one of the previous videos, somebody's like, can you make a legit mine? Oh, here we are. We can. Can I scoot this over at all? Okay, that I can snug that in there. Squeeze it in there. Can I squeeze another one in over here somewhere? Well, I've got a road right there that's in the way. Well, let's just remove the road. There we go. Trader, what do you have for us? Tobacco would be good. Flax, raspberry, grape. Grape would be good for wine. But you know what? I think we're okay for a minute. I think we're okay. Alright, health center. Boom. Get somebody working there. It looks like I'm running out of clay because of the bricks. I just saw the notification over there. Let me pull the herbalist over here so I don't forget, and then I'll get somebody to work that as well. Because we're actually very low on those supplies. Let's get a second person to work the market so that the supplies can get moved around a lot easier. We are building supplies. That's fantastic. We've got the smithy over here. I'm going to just say iron tools for now because we're kind of hurting on that. And then we'll get it up to steel here soon. Yeah, look, beeswax. We don't have clay. Oh, do we not have furnace fuel? Hold on. Herbalist? What do you need? There, get 2 people working that. Good. Yeah, furnace fuel is out. That's what it is. So what is our furnace thing working off of? Charcoal. And it's making a lot of fuel. We just need it to make more. Which means we need another one. Build a second one. Build another refinery. I'm going to start doing this a little bit more where I pull it off to the side here and actually keep track of it. So let's do that. What are we maxed out on? The chapel? Alright, well that's happiness, which I'm more worried about our health right now. And I'm worried about the fact that we're going to need some more food. This is being finished up and built. Let me put this here because I'll tell that. You know, I will tell. Well, I'm not gonna kick this off yet because I want it to be for coal. And I can use the dense coal thing here as well. This guy is probably not being very efficient because I don't have any roads to it and I don't have any stockpiles to it. We can start making some specialized stockpiles because of our building supplies. That's going to be slow and steady, so I don't want to go crazy town with that right now. What do we want to do? We could expand down here with a bunch of farms. Or we could expand... I mean, we could expand out here with the farms and then go down here with the industry. Now that I'm looking at it. I've already got this set up, but it's not set in stone. I don't need it to be there. But it makes more sense to have the industry here, though, with the trading. It kind of does. What about the dense tree thing? You know what? Let's get the dense tree shack going because I would like to remove the other one that we've got around there. Let's remove all that stuff, too. What do you have for us? Wild oats, gemstone tools. Oh my gosh, those are a little expensive. I don't think I need that. Jeez. I don't think I need anything from him. I feel a little silly having this like employed and everything. This is the one that's like the powerhouse right now that's buying all the stuff that we need. This one, it was, right? It was getting us some stuff that we needed. In fact, we could do... You know what? Let's buy at least one more seed worth of something. Let's get another food supply. Potatoes. Yeah, let's do potatoes. So 160 got me one before. What's 140 going to get me? Wow, that actually worked out quite well. So there we go. We've got the potato seeds, and we need to start putting in some fields down for this. I'll get the dense tree shack to rock and roll. Look at that. We've got 30 kids in school. That's fantastic. Oh, that's the health center. This is the school. That is fantastic. That means everybody that's going to come out of there is going to be even more efficient. Dense tree shack. Come on, somebody just go sneeze on it. There we go. Let's get, what, 1... I want to see what this does at full efficiency. Can I get, was it 4? There we go. 4 people at a log limit of 4,000. Go. Alright, we have our fuel refinery, and I need it to run off of charcoal. And I will say 2 more people, and then we'll get that industry going. Yeah, furnace fuel isn't there for this smeltery. That's kind of what we're up against right now. Not worried about the church stuff yet. It seems like we're still doing really well on food. Oh, I should buy wheat or corn so that I can get flour going. But let's look at production. I'm out producing, but just barely. Just barely. Just barley. See, we need a good bit of expansion right now. So why don't we do this? I would like another field here. Yeah. So we'll do the 10 by 15. And then I will plan out the road. Again, we're gonna keep doing the dirt roads just for a minute, and then I'm actually gonna go into stone. There's some new roads that I would like to actually mess with that I don't usually do, but I would like to this time around. And then where's the other road? Right here? No, that's where I've got the current road. I can barely see it right now, but I'm starting to actually see where it goes. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to put in a few more homes over here. And let's do the Nordic ones for a bit. I kind of like the look of them. They're different, right? They're not what I normally do. Yeah, we'll just let these be. I'm not going to mess with them too much. Let's get at least 4 more. You know, let's do 2 rows. This might hurt my fuel production here in a bit, I think, because we're doing more furnace fuel. I've taken away one of the brick makers, right, and made it to brick right here, which is kind of slow and steady. So we're gonna have to watch that as well. I don't have a ton of extra people. I've got a lot of jobs queued up. A lot of people are into the school system right now, which is good. So that's kind of nice. So I'm gonna get people here, and then I'm gonna expand probably down this way and do more agriculture. That's what I think we should be doing. Yeah, so we got more seeds. I think I'm going to hold off on buying the seeds right now. Let the pottery come back a bit more. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause things here. Let me know what you think in the comments. This has been an interesting episode. Kind of been just upkeeping and trying to keep on track of everything else. I'll record at least one more episode right now so I can get these rendered quickly and up so that you guys can see them as fast as we can. Thank you everybody for all the support that you've currently done. Keep doing that. Keep thumbing up, doing all the comments. That helps out a lot for a series. And then share it with your friends or whatever, because I like checking out the comments. I like having other people's ideas. And as you can see, it's been rather helpful to have other people kind of chime in. I know a lot about Banished, but it's always fun to see what everybody else has to say about it as well. So thanks everybody for being here, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.